interviewed by Robert Mueller, they fled. We have a bunch of Democrats that withheld key information. They withheld key information about Donald Trump. They go, well, Donald Trump used to be a Democrat. Gee, knife in the back. And these Democrats wanted him. They coerced him into help us catch Russian mobsters, Russian spies. And then they leave that part out of the whole equation. And they say, look, he's associated with the Russians. He's a spy. What a horrible lie. They treated him worse than John DeLorean, coercing into doing this stuff. And then they tell him, well, hey, don't worry about what you have to say. You have to coax these people into the situation. You have to help us entrap these people. That's the idea. This is a spy game. So they go, well, what am I going to do? I don't know. How am I going to play? Well, just play it by ear. Don't worry if you make a mistake. It's not a perfect science. Give me a break, man. So now we end up with all these different false reports. Nobody wants to admit the truth about what happened. He's a hero. He was coerced into becoming a hero, right? All this stuff. When does it come out here? President Trump's a hero. He's a hero, and people don't want to acknowledge this thing. All these Democrats just keep lying and lying and lying right in another election. This has to stop. These levels of lies have to stop. We cannot allow people to keep entrapping people in false narratives. We have to have a direct communication system set up to each and every voter, a direct access. This is why my first moves as governor are going to be to enact 4 emergency special elections, one every 90 days. So that we can guarantee questionnaires and guarantee that people are basically being interviewed properly so that we know where we can see what's going on and establish a reasonable equilibrium. This has to be done. There's no choice. We have a bunch of people trapped in false narratives, and we're not going to have a proper election sequence until we get this rectified. We're going to have to repair it, or we're never going to have a fair election. Michael Crosby for governor. Ongoing situations. We need our command center equipment restored to us. These violent attacks from the regime of California. We have to take these people in custody. We have to bring this Holocaust to an end in California.